Hi, my name is Cactusmann, and this is a quick walkthrough of the characteristics and use cases of all the night vision goggles and their complementary gadgets in Insurgency Sandstorm's Nightfall update. First, let's talk about what NVGs actually are and how they work. Night vision devices are optoelectronic devices that amplify visible and infrared light to such a large degree that it can be seen by our human eyes. What I mean by this is that they take the small amount of light present during nighttime and make it bright as day. However, they cannot function in total darkness. The in-game nods function in the exact same way and come in two different varieties, civilian or mil-spec, and military or spec ops, and are available to both insurgent and security forces. All nods are configurable with different filters that impact the usage of the device in a different way. So let's break it down. Security's mil-spec night vision goggle appears to be modeled after the real-life PVS-14 monocular. It only costs 2 supply points and has green, amber, and white phosphor filters. The field of view is extremely limited at around 40 degrees, so you'll be able to see only what's directly in front of you. The insurgent counterpart looks like it's modeled after the PVS-7 goggle and has the exact same characteristics, except that it's not available with the white phosphor filters. And all the insurgents' night vision devices are slightly lower quality with more grain than the security offerings. Now for what you really came for, the quad nods. The extremely sexy panoramic NVGs cost more money than you'll ever make by selling everything you own, including your children, wife, neighbor, and all their organs combined. For such a low price of 3 supply points, you can get about 95 degrees of view in 3 flavors, which are rose-tinted golden shower, baby shit yellow with diarrhea, and Michael Jackson. Now, if you find a bag full of spare kidneys and sell those online, you'll be able to get the multicolor filter for quad nods, which we'll touch on shortly. So after listening to me rant about those magic filters, you're probably asking yourself what the hell they actually do. Well, they're designed to accommodate different scenarios and locations. Here's what I mean by that. The amber filter is designed to have less green light backsplash, which is a slight green tint to the goggle's lens that lets others see you more easily. Using the amber filter prevents this, all the while providing a more subdued color palette and slightly reducing bloom from streetlights. These details are genuinely in the game. How cool is that? Now, the green color filter is bog standard. It offers slightly better visibility in dark scenes compared to the amber filter, and green is the color that our eyes are most sensitive to, so it performs well in most scenarios. White phosphor filters are pretty baller. They yield a coloration closer to black and white imagery, and they have much starker contrast compared to the green and amber filters, which helps aid in object recognition while not costing as much as the multicolor filter. Speaking of which, the multicolor filter, which is only available for security, is the shit. The filter lets you see a washed out full-colored image of your surroundings, like you're on acid, which drastically increases situational awareness and allows you to easily identify objects of interest like players, explosives, drop weapons, and incoming choppers or artillery, which would otherwise blend in with other filters. So here you say, okay Cactus, sounds pretty cool beans. But what are those smelly, foul-playing, dirty, sand subscribers point a flashlight in my eye? You're fucked. But this point leads us into our next theme, gadgets. Now there are tons of toys to play with here, from lasers to new ways of aiming, so let's break it down. You've got your standard flashlight and your standard laser sight, but you've also got their infrared counterparts. In short, regular flashlights and lasers can be seen during daytime, and they will seriously bloom NVGs, making it impossible to see. Very bright lights in complete darkness are the main weaknesses to all night vision devices, so watch out for them and try to remain hidden when in close proximity to one. Now the IR flashlight can only be seen with night vision scopes and goggles. They're used to combat completely dark areas where night vision doesn't work. But watch out when using them near enemies with night vision, as they may give away your position, assuming you're in PvP modes. Bots typically only use regular flashlights, so this isn't much of an issue. Same goes for the IR laser, except that it doesn't illuminate the surroundings as much as the flashlight. The last thing to cover is NVG point shooting. Another downside to NVGs is that because of their bulk, they make you aim down sights slower. With the NVG point shooting upgrade, your character will aim down the side of the gun instead of using the sights, which is much faster. Because this is a free upgrade, I strongly recommend that you use it in combination with the IR laser. You'll see me using it in most of my gameplay. So, with the amount of depth in just one technology getting implemented into Sandstorm, you're probably wondering how it stacks up to the real deal. In short, it's literally perfect. The team over at NWI have created the most realistic depiction of night vision technology in any interactive media yet. From the realistically noisy and grainy image to the way in which they react to light, it all looks exactly like the real deal. Another thing worth mentioning is that the security night vision goggles have slightly less grain than the cheaper Insurgent counterparts, which makes sense not only in-game, but also IRL because they use older and lower quality night vision equipment. In conclusion, the Nightfall update is amazing. With so many features added and cool things done, I think Sandstorm is full of that good old Insurgency source replayability. I got a massive rush of adrenaline from just seeing the update drop today, so if I've helped you understand the differences and features of night vision equipment, please subscribe and leave a like for my effort. If you'd like to see more Sandstorm videos, comment down below what you'd like me to do or explain, and I'll try my best to satisfy your needs. Now, if you're still here, I should mention that we've also received new skins that cost $2.99 per DLC. They include new cosmetics for Insurgent and Security Forces, and blue and red weapon skins for their respective factions. There have also been many bug fixes and changes in this update too, so if you'd like me to cover the whole update as opposed to just the night vision, shoot a comment down below. And as always, my name is Cactusmann, and I hope you had a great time. See you next time!